Okay, good morning to one and all. In the today's class, I am going to explain about transformer. Transformers are used to rise or fall in the alternating voltages at different stages in an electrical network as transmission, generation, distribution and utilization. So such a device we call it as transformer. So in this figure you might be observe the G stands for generating system which generates an AC voltage of 11 kilovolts. Then before transmission of this 11 kilovolts in the transmission line you have to use a transformer. Okay, this transformer will increase this voltage level from 11 kilovolts to 440 kilovolts. Then later on it will be transmitted through the transmission channel. Then before distribution you have to get back your original voltage. So here you have to decrease the voltage level, therefore you have to use the transformer to decrease the voltage level to 11 kilovolts from 440 kilovolts. Later on that 11 kilovolts will be distributed as per our requirement. Okay, that's what. So this is the definition for the transformer. A transformer is a static electrical device which transfer electrical power from one electrical circuit to other which are magnetically coupled together. Okay, later on I will explain you how it works. With or without change of the voltage means you can transmit the signal, either you can increase or decrease the voltage or without any changes, and also without any change in the power and the frequency you can transmit the electrical power. Okay, so normally this transformer is used to increase or decrease the AC voltage. So there are certain transformers, if I want to increase the AC voltage, then you have to use step up transformer. There are a certain device transformers which you have to step down the voltage, then you have to use step down transformer. Of course you have one to one transformer. In the case of one to one transformer there will be no any voltage changed. Okay, so next, working principle of your transformer. Your transformer will works on the principle of mutual induction and electromagnetic induction between the two coils. Okay, first you should know the definition of mutual induction. So here what will happen, the mutual induction which states that when two coils are inductively coupled and if current in one coil is changed, then EMF gets induced in the other coil. Is it clear? If current in one coil changes, then EMF will be induced in the other coil. That is called mutual induction. Okay, so this is one of the basic transformer. Okay, here this one have a steel lamination. This one we call it as core. Okay, core have two parts, yoke and limb. The vertical part we call as a limb, where you can find the number of turns wounded on this steel lamination. Okay, where yoke is the horizontal part of the steel lamination. Okay, where N1 is the number of turns on the primary side. This one we call as a primary side P, and this one we call as a secondary side S. Okay, V1 is the AC voltage applying at the primary side, I1 is the current flowing due to V1, and V2 is the output voltage across the load, and I2 is the current due to V2. Okay, so here E1 is the EMF, self-induced EMF in coil N1. E2 is the mutual induced EMF in the coil N2. Okay, so how the self-induced EMF and mutual induced EMF will produce, I'll explain now. So when due to V1, I1 current will be flow here, and this I1 current flow through the turns of the coil. Okay, then later on EMF will be induced here. That EMF we called as a self-induced EMF, and you have the magnetic flux over the steel lamination. Okay, This magnetic flux will get linked with the secondary turns of the coil, okay, which produces an EMF E2, that is called mutual induced EMF. Okay, so if this is an voltage at the primary side of your transformer, means this side, then the voltage at the load secondary side is this one. Means here I step up the voltage, I increase the voltage without change in the frequency. The frequency of both the signal remained same. Okay, so here these are the explanations whatever I explained. So the self-induced EMF is given by the equation E1 is equal to minus N1. N1 means number of turns in the primary side into the change in the flux over the time, and E2 is the secondary EMF minus N2 by N2 into d phi by dt. It's a mutual induced EMF. Okay, equation 2 divided by equation, if you do it, we will get E2 by E1 is equal to N2 by N1 is equal to K. So this K is known as voltage transformation ratio. Okay, so here if I want to know the total EMF induced in secondary side, means number of turns in the secondary side into EMF produced per turn. One thing keep it in mind, the EMF produced per turn in the primary side and secondary side remain same. Okay, so the total EMF induced in the primary side is N1 into EMF per turns. So in per turns means 1 K is equal to N2 by N1. Okay, so here you have the relation between primary voltage and secondary voltage, primary turn and secondary turn, that is V2 by V1 is equal to N2 by N1 is equal to K. Okay, then what is my current ratio? Now to find out the current ratio, you consider your transformer as an ideal transformer and there will be no any losses in the transformer. If there is no losses, then you multiply the voltage with current at the primary side is same as the product of the secondary side, V2 with I2. So the primary voltage at the primary side is V1 and primary current is I1. V1 into I1 equal to same as the product of the secondary voltage V2 into secondary current I2. V2 by V1 is equal to I1 by I2 is equal to K. So this is called, hence the currents are in the inverse ratio of the voltage transformation ratio. The voltage transformation ratio is V2 by V1 is inverse to the currents. Okay, so this one I already told you, E2 by E1 is equal to N2 by N1 is equal to K. So E2 is equal to K into E1, N2 is equal to K into N1. Now when the transformer will call as a step up transformer, when the transformer will call as a step down transformer or isolation transformer. If you want to call transformer as a step up transformer, the turns in the secondary side N2 should be greater than N1, that is the K value should be greater than 1, so that E2 will be greater than E1. Therefore transformer we called as a step up transformer. If I want to call transformer as a step down transformer, then the turns in the N1 should be greater than N2, that is K less than 1, E1 should be less than E2. Then the transformer is called step down transformer. If both the turns are equal, both the induced EMF are equal, then that shows that K is equal to 1. Then the transformer is called isolation transformer or 1:1 transformer. Okay. In the next class I will explain the EMF equation of the transformer. If you have any doubt, you can call me back. Thank you.